Some of you have emailed me saying you're scared or anxious or can't sleep, and I get it. Earlier, I was walking through Home Depot to pick up a thing to fix my toilet. That's a legit reason to break quarantine, right? And it was a ghost town, and I was kind of like getting emotional, like almost tearing up. And I was like, what is this? I don't even cry in sad movies, right? Like, I shouldn't be feeling like this. And what am I feeling? So, yeah, I get it. But what do we do about it? Here's what I think. First of all, I think you stop hammering yourself with judgment for the way you feel. You are allowed to feel things, anything. You don't have to feel shame or fear about what you are feeling. So let yourself feel sad or angry or whatever. Name it. I'm feeling scared. I feel like I suck as a daughter or a son, a teacher or a student or a parent or a friend. I'm angry right now because my parents won't even let me go to one friend's house. Feel it and don't judge yourself for it. Second, I think you need to recognize that a lot of what you're feeling is actually your mind protecting itself. It imagines the worst thing that can happen to try to prepare you for facing that thing. Like, what if my grandma dies? What if school never starts again? What if millions of people die and our economy tanks and my mom loses her job? That's normal. It's the symptom of the fantastic resiliency of the human brain. You can't ignore those worst case scenarios. You can't. And you shouldn't feel ashamed of imagining those things. Imagining the worst that can happen is what grief expert David Kessler calls anticipatory grief. He recommends that we should accept those things, the terrible things that really could happen, and then find balance in the things that you're thinking. So let yourself imagine the worst things if you need to, but then also make a conscious choice to think of the best case scenario. Like maybe Washington State shut down soon enough that most people get better and we'll be back in school in May. Maybe everyone I know lives and everyone helps everybody else out and nobody goes hungry or loses their home because we're Americans and we care about each other. We look out for each other. Let yourself think of both extremes that could happen in the future and then bring yourself back to the present. None of the best or the worst things have happened yet in this pandemic. You are alive and safe right now. Live fully in this moment. Examine the world around you. Notice how hard or soft your pillow is, how bad your dog smells, the shape of the shadows on your wall, the colors of the books on your shelf. Be fully alive and well in this moment. Don't make judgments about any of it or yourself in relation to it. Don't feel guilty about the socks on the floor. Just notice them. Be glad you have socks and a floor. Experience the moment you are in. Let go of the things outside of your control. You can't change how loud your brother chews his cereal. You can choose to eat later or with earbuds in or, I don't know, offer to make him pancakes so he's not eating Captain Crunch. The point is, let go of what you can't change and focus on what you can. What you can do in this moment to make the world a better place. Can you pull a weed? Load the dishwasher? Send your sister a text? Just sit there and breathe for 60 seconds and think, name every person who has ever done something nice for you. Do that one good thing, then do another. It's like Anna says in Frozen 2, do the next right thing, then do another. You are some of the best things in my life, and I miss you all. Have a good weekend and do good things.